Confusion can be a very hard experience to be with. When there is confusion, the mind starts to become overactive. And I personally believe that the mind is overactive to protect you, to protect us. It's trying to find certainty in something that seems to be very uncertain. And often, when the mind is racing, trying to understand the situation or experience, the body gets left behind. So perhaps you've had to deal with confusion at some point in your life. Perhaps you're still sitting with confusion. And this is a gentle invitation to see how our body can find its own rhythm while we can be with confusion. So I invite you to just notice as your mind perhaps starts to bring a confusing situation in your life and is still seeking answers, still seeking certainty. Notice what is happening in your body. Notice your breath. Notice how often you blink. Notice how your belly feels and your chest feels. Notice how your hands are resting on your body or the sides of your body. And notice if there's any subtle unconscious gripping or tense feeling in your fingers, your arms, your legs. And notice if you can just allow just 30 seconds of relaxing all the muscles that are holding on, waiting for the confusion to ease. Notice if you can allow another 30 seconds for your body to breathe just a little bit more safely in the confusion. And notice if your mind is racing, trying to understand what is really going on. And notice if your mind cannot stop or is even uneasy with a little bit of presence, a little bit of stillness, a little bit of acceptance. And in that noticing, we're not going to dismiss the mind. We're not going to reason with the mind. We're not going to control the mind. We're actually going to invite the mind to allow it to be whatever it is doing. And just for this one moment, we're going to stop fighting with the mind. We're going to stop trying to understand and allow the mind to just be, whether it wants to continue processing thoughts or if it can just choose to be here with us, with our body in presence. And if it helps, I invite you to even place your hands around your head. And when you do, just notice if you can just touch your head with a lot of tenderness, with a lot of acceptance, a lot of compassion for overworking itself, trying to protect, trying to really know everything in the uncertainty of life, in the confusion of certain situations of life. And when you touch, notice how it feels to have skin to skin contact. And then just gently coming back to your breath. We met the confusion with presence. We didn't try to unravel it. We didn't try to find the right answer or resolution. However, we allowed the confusion to exist and to coexist with us. And in doing so, we ended up being in a very wholesome relationship with confusion, if only for a few minutes. Thank you so much for sitting with me and for being present with confusion and for being so accepting of confusion. I will see you again next week.